Welcome back, folks. Round 2, Stewart Invitationals, presented by Redemption Weekly Racing Series. We're out here at Crandon in Street Stocks, which I should not be saying, but we're doing it anyway. Hunter's going to be leading, coming from round 1 in the points, and we're going to see what he can do out here. Hunter's fast on the dirt as we get ready to take green. Steven in that number 2 spot on the grid. Bryson's looking for a better finish. Here we go. And green, green, green. Hunter's going to get a good jump. Steven's going to try to go with him. Bryson's going to try to go with him. If I know something about Hunter, he's going to try to get an early lead here. He's good at these types of things, which is also strange. Steven's going to try to get going. Chris Cornell and Kyle Bowler back there. Kyle's trying to get that thing around the corner, man. It's hard. Here we go into the first. Oh my goodness. Corey Hazelwood contact with the 26. Hard contact with the 26. I feel like this is going to be the whole race. Look at them go over those jumps. That is aggressive. Bryson trying to stay clean. Bryson's not going to stay clean as he goes through the jumps. Oh my goodness. I think that was maybe Stu-Rat behind him. Here's Sam coming through. Sam's going to be looking to have a good result. Pretty sure he is in second place in the points. Chris Cornell and Stu-Rat, I'm sorry, are almost getting into it. Matt Mitchell behind them. Corey Hazelwood's going to try to get going. Man, look at them fly over those jumps. That is crazy. I know a lot of people were excited about this one. But look at Hunter out to an insane lead in the early stages of this. Steven is trying to stay with him, but he can just not do it. Matt Mitchell, is in the wall. You know, I don't know how you really practice for this sort of thing. I think you just kind of got to do it. As we see Matt Stu-Rat flying through that corner. At least the cars look good out there, you know. That's a good thing we got going for us. We have 15 laps out here too, which is crazy. Crazy onboard shots here. Kyle Bolin going over a little bump. Going into this nice hairpin turn. Try to get it wound up. Actually, that was a great turn from Kyle Bolin. Sam on board with him going through the jumps. Man, that looks rough. Slide through there nicely, though. Sam's getting it figured out. That is crazy. You're going to hear me say that 1,000 times, but this is just so unnatural to watch. Hunter, car is clean. His race is clean. He's got a crazy lead. Gap from Hunter to Steven, 7 seconds as Corey goes around. I think the name of the game here is going to be going over the jumps as slow as possible and making it up everywhere else. Chris Cornell going over. He's off. I believe Stu-Rat was off in front. Chris is going to do some donuts. Get that thing pointed back straight. Stu-Rat comes back on the track from, I'm not quite sure where he was at. This is a really fun series that we run every year. This is round 2. Matthew Stu-Rat, he is the one that puts these on. He is the madman behind this. You see him go over this jump. More of a big hump for these street stocks. And a Pro 2, you get a little bit of air there. Not much. It's going to go through this hairpin. I'll tell you what, it looks cool when they slide it in the corner. On board with Corey here, trying to get a control of this car. One jump, 2 jump. Will he keep it straight? He's not going to keep it straight. He's off the track. Try to get this thing going again. Come on, Corey. And he's back on. They got Sam. Sam threw a jump pretty good. It's so hard to keep these things straight after the jump. Hunter, commanding lead. Up to a 12-second gap to second place, Stephen Hott. He's making it look easy. I think he's been practicing for this all week. Through the jump. Oh! Corey having an absolute time out here today. Stu-Rat coming through. Onboard shot, Chris Cornell here going through some humps. I think the onboard camera is the most popular here for our camera guys, because it's really translating what a rough ride this is on Crandon. Stu-Rat back into the hairpin. Chris Cornell coming down to the hairpin. And we are on lap 5 already. Hunter is at a 15, almost 15-second gap. Steven is trying to get back in there, but he's going to have to make up a lot of time in 10 laps. Matthew flying through. Matthew flying through again. I'll tell you what, his car looks good out there, though. Chris Cornell. Looked like he played a safer strategy over these bumps, which is working out much better. Chris is going to come through good. There's chaos everywhere. I don't even know what I should be looking at. Matt's going through good. Matt Stu-Rat behind Matt Mitchell. Trying to get to Matt Mitchell. I think this might be the only potential on-track battle here we're going to have. Bryson's been kind of quiet this race. He's in that 3rd spot. Seems to be sticking out of trouble. Had some trouble on that first lap, going through those big jumps at the end of the lap. Hunter McCall. About to get to Kyle Bolin and lap him, unfortunately. Hunter is just that good out here. It is not easy. I don't know what's worse, the jumps or the fact that we actually have 9 people that participated in this. I don't know if that speaks for their sanity as Chris Cornell goes through the hairpin. The hairpin seems like the easiest part out here. Yep, you can see Hunter taking that slow and easy strategy through any jump. And that Dalla Holla. Matt Mitchell. Had some issues. Stu-Rat and Chris Cornell got through. Dropped back a couple spots. Matt Stu-Rat is looking to be figuring it out here about a quarter through this race. Sam Price in the 4th spot. He's been kind of quiet. He's trying to get to Bryson. This could develop into a battle as well. Oh, Stu-Rat, big damage. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he has big damage and he is off the track. He's probably going to have to tow that car back, and he is. Bryson Witherspoon running away. He's not going to be able to run. Oh my goodness, I don't know how he held on to that. That's got to be move of the race right there. Save of the race, rather. Stephen Hott, fairly quiet as well. Just trying to maintain 2nd place. Witherspoon's trying to run away from Sam. Sam's trying to get to Witherspoon. Steven says, I'm just going to hang out here in 2nd place. And Hunter, I believe, is napping behind the wheel. Sam doing everything he can to get momentum up to Bryson. Hunter's going to be lapping Kyle here soon. Matt Mitchell off the track after that jump. Almost goes in to those signs off of there, but he's going to get that thing slowed down in the grass. He's going to get it back on the track, get going. Hunter goes through. This is insane. And I'm sorry, Hunter just lapped Corey Hazelwood. We have half the field a lap or 2 laps down. Matt Mitchell's going to sling this thing around the corner in his signature green street stock. Stephen Hott, a commanding second place, just trying to stay clean, trying to stay away from Bryson behind. I think he's just going to let Hunter go about his business. I don't think anyone's in the same area code as Hunter. Corey's been struggling a little bit, understandably. Get that thing turned, Corey. Ooh, Hunter, scary moment there, close to off the track. He's going to loop that thing down on the inside wall, try to get a good run into the jump. Stephen Hott coming down into the hairpin. That just tells you the gap right there. Gap is 26 seconds. Matt Mitchell coming through the jumps. This is the most aggressive one on the track, I'd say. He does it just fine, slows that street stock down, gets over it clean. Chris Cornell got some damage to that front. Oh, that's not even damage. That's just how dirty these cars are getting out here. Matthew Stewart back in the race. We saw he had massive damage a couple laps ago. He had to get that thing towed back to the pits. I think everyone's starting to figure out the slower you go, the faster you are. On board with Chris here. Gonna go slow over this jump. Corey, keep that thing straight, man. Keep it straight, Corey. Yeah, as we're going to be looking to round 3 here, Hunter McCall is going to have a crazy points lead. He has dominated round 1 and looks to dominate round 2 right now. We have 9 out of 15 laps here. You can see all those mile per hour up there on the bars for the drivers, and they are not going fast. I don't think they can go fast. Corey is struggling. Man, Hunter's going to send it through the jump. Corey gets through clean. Matthew Stewart just trying to get out here and get back on the track. He is in the 5th spot with even having to tow his car to the pit lane. Matt Mitchell's trying to keep it on the track. Steven's going to go through and say, I'm going to avoid contact with you, sir. Thank you. Steven's looking for a good 2nd place finish here, nice and clean. Hunter 1st place finish, nice and clean. 5 to go. Steven's going to sling that thing around the corner. Going to the uphill section. Oh, I'm sorry. Past the uphill section into the hairpin. Stewart's around again. Man, that Hostess 19 car is not having a good time. Chris Cornell having a fairly clean race in the 5 spot. He's going to take a position away from Matt Stewart. Ooh, slow down, Chris. Slow down. He's into the wall. I can't imagine the brakes are working too well out here on a slick Crandon track. Bryson is having a good race. Kind of quiet. He's staying in that 3rd spot. Seems that he's run away a little bit from Sam. Steven's going to go through big jump. Matthew Mitchell's going to come through a big jump. If I had to guess, Stu Rat's about ready for this one to be over. You know, this is his series. He did inflict this upon himself. But he's having a rough go of it out here. Steven is looking like a professional, but nothing in comparison to Hunter, which is almost 35 seconds ahead. Hunter has a 4-second faster lap time than anybody else. Second place. Hunter's looking like a pro out here. Matt Mitchell's having on and off race. He's had moments of good and moments of bad. Kyle Boland trying to just stay out here on track. He's struggling as well. A lot of people are struggling out here. I'm going to say that the whole field is struggling. Some are just struggling less than others. This is not a normal car and track combo you normally see out here on iRacing. This is very specific to Stu Rat Invitationals. We are the only people dumb enough to do this. Sam had a fairly quiet race so far as well. He was gaining on Bryson. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, keep that thing poured in the right direction, Sam. Bryson took that gap a little bit bigger to Sam than originally it was. We have 3 laps to go here. Bryson's getting through clean. Not a scratch on that car. Teammate Matt Mitchell in front of him almost takes him out. Kyle Bowen trying to get around this track. Trying to be done with this race. Matt Mitchell's going to sling it into the hairpin. He's through clean. There's only 4 cars on the lead lap. Oh, come on, Sam. Keep this thing in 4th place. Matt Mitchell's struggling out here. Chris Cornell on board, going through the jumps. Going to slow down over this one. Try to get a good run off of it and go sideways into this nice sweeping turn. You can see the steering wheel here. How much they have to fight these cars. Slow down right here. Barely get in the air. Get it turned in. Kyle Boland's thinking, I hope I never have to do this again. Probably along with Corey Hazelwood and Matt Mitchell. And unfortunately, our founder of the Invitational, Stu Rat, he is not having a good time out here today. See how much Sam's fighting that thing back and forth, steering wheel movements. We're going to have 1 lap to go here. Not sure where the leader's at on track. He's about to come to the... Yep, 1 lap to go. Hunter with a 36-second gap to 2nd place Stephen Hott. Stephen Hott, don't get me wrong, has had a great race. Hunter is just alien out here. He is an alien. Hunter's going to be coming to... Oh, Sam's around. That is not what we wanted to see. Sam needs to retain that 4th spot, which it looks like he will. He is now a lap down, though. Unfortunately, we have 2 cars on the lead lap with about 1 to go. Hunter McCall is going to take the last lap. He's going to be looking to finish this one off. An absolute domination in this race from Hunter. Sam's going to be looking to finish on that 4th spot. It looks like he probably will. And there's your leader, folks. Abdallah Holakar is coming around on the last lap, looking to end this race off. Bryson's going to just send it on the last lap over the jump, which I don't know if that was the best idea. I'm sorry, we have 3 cars on the lead lap still. Oh, now we don't. Now just 2. Corey's going to go straight into the wall. You got to get that thing slowed down, man. Hunter's going to take the checkered flag and a commanding lead in round 2 in the Stu Red Invitationals. He's going to be looking to cap this thing off, finish it off in round 3. Where we are taking rally cars to Slinger. Chris is going to be looking to finish this race in the 5th spot. Stephen Hott getting ready to come across checkered for a nice P2. Whoa, don't mess it up now, Steve. P2 for Stephen Hott. P3 for Bryson Witherspoon. P4 for Sam Price. P5 for Chris Cornell. P6 for Matt Sturat. Corey Hazelwood, Kyle Bolin, and Matt Mitchell are going to round out your 7, 8, and 9 spots. And I think everybody except for Hunter and maybe Steven are happy this race is over. Come on, Matt. Get that thing to the line. Get that thing to the line, Matt. Come on. You can do it. And Matt Mitchell is going to finish it off here. Hunter behind him, just still doing laps. Race is over. Anybody tell him the race is over? And there we go. Your last car is coming through, and that was round 2. Stu Red Invitationals at Crandon in Street Stocks. There's a look at your leaderboard. Hunter's going to be leading the points overall going into round 3.